Hey everybody, it's AJ and Jeanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How you doing? I hope you guys are doing much better than me. I have had a day, just still not feeling good. I had an ortho appointment this morning about my knee. At least that's good news. My knee is fine. Found nothing in the x-rays. The cortisone shot he gave me did wonders. So basically said if it comes back, then I need to come back for a cortisone shot. If not, I don't need to see him. So yay, that's one doctor off of my list. As soon as I get better, though, I do need to go in and see my ankle doctor, my podiatrist, because I need to have some nails cut off. And then I'm going to be laid up for another good week or two. Yay! Right after I get better, but I need to get it taken care of soon because it is killing me. It's literally been years since I've known it's needed to be taken care of. Now that I have neuropathy, I'm kind of scared to go and have this done, but it needs to be done. Speaking of neuropathy, before I get into today's talk, I always try to do the talk of the day first, which today it's our Furr-tastic Fiesta. Furr-tastic Feline Fiesta Friday. There you go. Mouthful, I know, especially when you're not feeling well. Um, Normally I open the room as soon as this is done. It's already 9 o'clock. I'm not opening the room tonight. I am exhausted. I am going to crochet. I have to get my toy of the day done. For those of you who have been watching my other videos, I'm also doing the 100 crafting or the 100 project. I can't remember what the hashtag is. Hashtag the 100 project, I believe. I always have to look at it before I put it on each video. Started mine late. I do still plan on doing 100 days. I did not go back and make extra stuff, even though I had basically been making a cat toy a day for the last over a week. So I could have put one. I could have just said, okay, I'm starting on day whatever it was. I think it was day 7, or no, actually it was day 8. I already have some made, but no, I want to make sure that, I've done what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to go a whole 8 days later. But anyway, getting back to the neuropathy. Oh, this is bothering me so bad. My foot is itching me so bad. For those with neuropathy, and I know there are some of you, because I remember when I said that I had it, I had some of you mention that you have it, and I do know that a couple of my friends that I've met in the room have it. When you, I don't know, get a flare up, maybe, or missed a couple days because you ran out and it took them forever to get the script into the pharmacy, and then it takes the pharmacy forever to fill it nowadays. I don't know, used to take literally an hour, now it takes literally days on some things. I know they're out of some things, but they even tell you now that when you come in to drop it off, and it may take a couple days to fill. So I'm just like, what? For all the years I was a pharmacy tech, and that I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And all the other pharmacies in our area are not like that. But anyway, I digress. When you're having some kind of flare up, whether you were sick, whether, like an immunity flare up, do you have issues where your feet, where your actual veins pop? Not actually, it's not my veins, I don't think. Your nerves pop up. I thought it was a vein. Actually, I thought I was scratched. I thought one of the cats had scratched me on my foot. And then I was like, no wonder why I'm itching. No wonder why this hurts. And when I looked closer, it looks like a vein. It does, all the different paths that like a vein does, because nerves don't go straight. They've got little branches off of them. It looks like that. It's just puffed up. And it's red. And then I have a spot that always gets red that looks like it's like 3 nerves together that are right. Yes, I have my jammies on because I just got out of the shower. That are right like here on my foot. Here's, you can't see, I thought I had it where you could see the top, but you can't. The back of my heel is right back here. So it's right up, right in front of the heel area, right when the arch is starting, right along that path in the arch. So when you have a sock on that's been made, for the heels contrast, it's right in front of where that contrast would be, up at the top point. And I kept thinking that I was getting some kind of fungal infection every time I saw it. And then I realized, no, my feet are dry. Last night, I got this horrible pain in my big toe, and it was cramped over, and I literally had to pull it up. It felt like I had some kind of a blister or something under it, but there was no blister. I've had one there before, but this time there was no blister. It was just like inflamed there. I got lotioned my foot up real good. And then when I came out here and I was getting ready for bed, I lotioned it up again, really, really good with the stuff called Reveal that I use. It is so good for so many things. Now today, once the Reveal got to set in, I can bend my toe again. It's not staying stiff. And when I got out of the shower and I put my foot lotion on, it felt like, okay, there was never an issue with this yesterday. But I don't get it. I mean, it literally felt like every time I stepped down, I had some kind of splinter or something going into my toe. And it felt like it was rolling over. And I know that sometimes I can like walk on the edges of my feet, but that's my pinkies that I usually have issues with when that happens. My pinky toes, not my large one. So anyway, didn't mean to get off on a tangent of neuropathy and all of that stuff. I did want you to know that I'm not opening the room tonight. I'm not feeling up to it. I may open it tomorrow. And of course, I always, if you belong to my group, you'll know that I've opened the room because I do an at everyone. So it sends the message out to everyone. Now I'm going to show you what I've made this week. And is last night's on here? Huh. Last night's is not on here. Where did I put last night's? Let me see. Aha, there it is. I made this one yesterday, so this was the new one for today. I don't know the order. I believe this one was the day before. This one was the day before. These two I made last Friday to prepare me for this Friday. So I always show you what I do on the Friday. So I made both of these last Friday. And then these I made since then. Every day since I started my 100-day. So I have 1, 2, number 3, my day 3. So there you go. I will be showing you everything I make throughout the week. From now on, I'm going to put them in the bag where they go. Now, I do plan on making like a door hanger, and I'm going to use some of these smaller ones. And when I do, I'll just come in here and I'll pick a few to add on to it. Yeah, right now I'm counting them as an individual toy because they can be an individual toy if I don't use them for something else. I don't know. I may keep the ones set aside when I make them for it, except for I'm thinking this one would be a good one to hang since it came out more of a triangle, a rounded corner triangle. I wasn't sure when I started doing the stitch on it how it was going to come out. I thought I had enough for 4 corners, but I needed, let me see, at least 3 to 5 more stitches in order to get that 4th corner on. So, and this was made with a smaller ring. So I may count my stitches and figure it out so that I can do it the right way the next time. Well, I think about it, let's do it right now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me start, yes, with the first white one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. So if it was every 5, I would have had enough. So it must not be every 5. I have to figure it out because I may have put some extra stitches in the one where I started before I started doing the stitches in that last row. I'll figure it out. I know I will. So I think one with 4 corners would be better for one that looked more like a square for somebody to throw up. But then again, since I have the triangular one, if I had a square one and then a round one, you know, that would look kind of cool. Even though, I mean, it's not for a baby, it's for a cat. It's still, you know, aesthetically pleasing for, you know, whatever. As long as I use like the same general colors for the whole door hanging toy. So I think that is it. I'm gonna get going. I miss you guys. Um, I will be back, I'm sure, tomorrow. You know what? I'm not sure. I've got to rest a lot this weekend, so I may not be back tomorrow. I may just open the room when I'm ready to open the room. I'm going to sleep late tomorrow because I do not have to get up for anything. It seems like over the last couple weeks I've had to get up. I have an appointment with my doctor Monday morning, so hoping I make it till then. I'm hoping I don't end up back in the ER because I just want to get past this. I know last Saturday I just laid and watched TV and I think crocheted some on my own, but I have a couple things I need to do because speaking of things to tell you, aka this coming Wednesday on my channel. Oh, I have to set that up still. Glad I thought about that. Yeah, this coming Wednesday on my channel, we're going to be talking about Easter, all things Easter. So, yeah, that should be fun. We have a new co-host joining us for a little while. We have Terry from Nana's Crochet Ideas. We're so excited to have you with us. Kaylin had to drop out of doing it for the next just couple months because she has time commitments, you know, mama duties, and she's working now again. She had tried, you know, what all of us would like to do, which is stop working your job, your normal 9 to 5 job, and just making it on crocheting. And she gave it a huge effort, and she ended up going out and looking for a job and got one right away. And she's been working a lot lately. So, yeah, and for any of you who don't know Kaylin, you can learn more about her over on Kay's Crochet Haven. And she's a really great friend. And I'm going to miss her a lot over the next couple months on AKA. And, but Terry's gonna fill in for a little while. And it'll be nice to have Terry on there too because I love her so much as well. And now hopefully those of you who don't know Terry already will get to know her and see how funny she is. So, and caring and everything, you know, she's just one of the best. So, with that, I am out of here. I'm going to get this uploaded and out to you guys tonight, and I will see you soon. Not sure exactly what day I will be back, but I'll see you soon. I will be making my toy every day. And because I'm making it for the St. Jude's event as well as the 100 day project, I will be posting them. I'm going to try to put a picture up every day of my makes for St. Jude. I know the one day I just said, oh, I want to make one. Yesterday I put up the picture of the two. That reminds me, them in here. I need to get a picture of last night's. And what I'm probably going to do, try to remember to put a picture of all of them together. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I think I may just do it on its own. So, with that, I'm out of here. Remember, you matter. Please remember that. For those of you who are not feeling well like me, I know it's rough. I know it gets depressing. And I know it's easy to feel like you don't matter and I'm just going to give up this time. It's not worth the battle. Oh my goodness, I get sick and then I get sick for 2-3 months. And it does that every year. And then I get sick again in the year. So I end up being sick anywhere from 4 months to 6 months out of the year. So a third to half of the year. And wow, it's rough. It is rough. But you keep going because you have your family and you have those who love you. So please, please remember that. I know I have to remind myself of that when I'm going through it because that's what it's like for me every year. I can get sick from anywhere from a third to a half of the year just being regular sick. Because if a cold lasts 2 days for you, that same cold, if I catch it from you, is going to last 4 days to 2 weeks for me. If it's a really big sickness, I can be sick for months. And I'm kind of proving that right now. I've been sick almost since the beginning of January. So I should be getting the last of my Easter charms in. Oh, Easter charms. Got these in and I haven't shown them to you guys yet. These came the other day. I should be getting the last of my charms in. And since I'm not really, my hands aren't moving all the time on me like they were before, I should be able to sit down and start working on stitch markers. And I'm going to show you my Easter ones as soon as I'm done. There you go. Those little chicks, aren't they cute? Tell me down below if you think these chicks are cute. I think they're so cute. When I saw them, I just knew I had to get them. I recently learned that I can sell my makes on YouTube. So I'm going to start showing them on here, telling you guys how much they are. And you can purchase them from me. Don't know if I'll do a live. Might. But I may just show them all in a video, tell you how much they are, and do the same thing that I do on my page. As you know, I can give them all a number or something on there. It's just on their picture. But if I give them a number, you can, you know, a person can say, I want this number. And, or maybe I can put up a comment with each number. I think that's what I would have to do. I would personally have to put up a comment with each number, and that way the first person who responds on it and says that they want it, I forgot what word I have on my YouTube, my Facebook group, but basically tell me that you want it, you claim it, then it's yours. And if for whatever reason it falls through and you decided you don't want it or you can't pay for it, you don't have enough money, then it would go to the second person who might have said that they were interested. But remember, I never make all of the charms that I have, so I can go back and make more. And unless I've used a bead that I only have a few of, I can generally go back and create the same one. I can make one-of-a-kind ones if you request and want as well. If you see a charm and say, I love that, can you change around the beads to be blah, 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 blah colors? I can do that too, as long as I have the colors. comment below. Tell me what you think about that as well, about me selling them on here. I'm excited because until I actually feel well enough to make my blog, get my blog up and going, my web page going, I have a solution on how I can try to show them to all of you and try to actually sell them for you guys. So then whatever is left over, I'll put them up on my page to sell them there. So I'll probably show my Easter ones and what's left over from Valentine's Day, because hearts are good all year round. It's not like I have, quote, Valentine charms. I don't have like the hearts with the sayings on them. I wanted to get some, but I ended up not, getting them because I was so sick. So conversation hearts, that's it. So next year I'll probably get some. And I have some that I need to make the one that I didn't get, that I was supposed to, and they refunded me for. That one will be coming in my order that I'm expecting. And or actually no, I got it already. And it's a great one for Mother's Day. So hearts are good for Mother's Day. So yeah. And I've got some I have a new dog one coming in. Butterflies, a couple bunnies, a paw print, which could be a dog's or a cat's. I wanted to do some memorial stitch markers for those of us when we lose our pets. But I never got the same disc that I wanted to get to go with it. But I at least have the paws, and I have some cat and dog charms, so that can work too. I think I might have some hearts that say love, but I can't remember now. But I will be looking at getting some of those. I just need to sell some of what I have, so I can have some money to purchase more, because until I sell them, I'm not going to have the money to go out and buy more charms and stuff. So yeah, but I've got charms that I got from other people that would be good for this time of year that I couldn't use in the winter because they were flowers and butterflies. And I bought some dragonflies. They're so pretty. Back when they had a really, really good sale at Joann's, but those were the beads. Those are the fancy beads, not the charms that hang from them. So, but you'll see. I'll show you guys what I can make. So, with that, I'm going to go. And again, remember, you matter. Oh, for those of you who are having the weather like we have here, we literally had a thunderstorm where it rained and blew and sounded like we were going to have a tornado come through, which we didn't, thank goodness. And I do know a tornado went through a couple places yesterday. I don't know if any went through today or not. But we had a huge thunderstorm. We had been told we had a big winter storm coming. And we had this thunderstorm and the rain coming down and down and down. And my cat was scared because she's scared of rain. And then evidently it started snowing, and then we got the sleeting snow, and every time it hit, you could hear it hitting the side of the house, and you knew it was ice hitting. There's a huge branch that fell like 2 houses down. If my husband comes home and says that's the branch that's been down, because they've been cutting the trees that are close to the road and the power lines here for the last 2 months since it got nice early, since we've never really had a true winter this year. We had a big blizzard and then it got nice out, and so they've been out there working a lot earlier than they had planned. We figured they wouldn't have started till this month. They're already done with around our house. They've moved down farther again, I think, because they've been in our way for the last couple months every time we need to go somewhere. And I don't remember seeing them. Like, I didn't see them this morning, but with the bad weather, they may not have been out there. And I've been in for so much lately, so I don't remember seeing them the last time we went out. So they may have moved their so down and around our circle. We have 3 roads that make a circle. Anyway, it thunderstormed and rained for over an hour. And then I'm sure because it started getting cold, extremely cold, all of that turned to ice. Then we had sleeting, snowy ice falling. Now we have regular snow that doesn't make a sound when it hits the house. So that means when people go out to drive in this, they're going to look at the snow and think, okay, snow, and forget the fact that there's ice and more than likely black ice underneath the snow. So if any of you live up around where I do, I'm in South Bend, Indiana. I don't mind telling you that. Please, please be safe. Be careful. Drive safely. And I have you all in my prayers. And if you live anywhere else where there's snow going right now, I talked to somebody last night who I know who lives in Idaho. I think it's Idaho, if not, it's Vermont, and they had snow going. So um, please be safe in all of this mess that's going on right now, especially because the weather keeps going up and down so fast. And when it does that, when it's up like it was earlier today and it goes down so quickly, that's dangerous weather. That's the tornadoes. That's the ice underneath the snow and all the weather that it is so hard to drive in. So yes, please be careful because I truly mean it when I say I love all of you, even though I have not met all of you yet. So I'm out of here. You're beautiful, gorgeous, handsome. You matter. And I love you. And I'll see you soon. Later.